Hi, I'm Sarah Melo from Sarah Melo Tarot Academy. In this video, we will be talking about the Sagittarius zodiac sign, and it will be the last zodiac sign in my hashtag SML Astrology series. The Sagittarius zodiac sign is the sign together with Gemini that I would call if I want to party. Because the Sagittarius zodiac sign, it's all about fun, being very positive. If you have been following me on my social medias, when I think about a Sagittarius person, what I think about is fun. I always say that they are unicorns that shit rainbows, because they are just like that. They're always like, hey, always there to have fun, usually very positive, and also very generous to the friends around them. But being a fire sign, like all other fire signs, Aries and also Leos, Sagittarius tend to have a bit of a temper. And just like fire signs, fire is very direct. It is very straightforward. So Sagittarius also have a bad reputation for being direct and also too honest. The thing is, for me, I personally love fire signs, whether it is Leos, Aries, or even Sagittarius, because I'm the type of person who likes people who are very direct and honest. So I don't get offended easily. But usually people who are, most of the time, water signs, who are much more emotional, who are much more careful with the things that they say, if you're too honest with them, there are times when their feelings will get hurt. So Sagittarius, as a friend, I love being friends with them because they are just really fun and positive, and also at the same time inspiring. So Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of travel. So a lot of Sagittarius people, they love traveling. Jupiter is also a sign of higher education, knowledge, and also philosophy. So a lot of Sagittarius people are very intelligent and very philosophical. They are also can be spiritual and religious in a way also, because they like exploring subjects on philosophy and maybe even religion. It can be quite fun, but at the same time, would I choose them as a work teammate, or even a staff, or even a boss? The thing is, Sagittarius as bosses, even though they can be quite dynamic and quite creative in a way, however, they can be a bit too flighty. So the thing is about Sagittarius people, when it comes to work environment, they may not fit in that well in a natural corporate setting. They work best being freelancers, and they work best working in an environment where it's like project basis, where it's constantly challenging them. Because as a fire sign, Sagittarius can get bored quite easily, so they are always on to their next venture and next project. So being in a very what I would say an environment where it's daily 9 to 5, it would bore them like really fast. So they love excitement. Also, there is myth, but I won't say it's myth because it's proven to be true, that Sagittarius love animals, especially dogs. So I've seen a lot of Sagittarius people, they love animals, except for one Sagittarius that I know, who is a Filipino Chinese. He say that he's not really that type of animal person, but apart from him, like 99% of Sagittarius people, they love animals. What else about Sagittarius? So very great friends, very generous friends. Even as lovers, the only person that I've ever loved was a Sagittarius. But as I mentioned just now, they are great friends, they're very generous, they are also quite exciting, they are great boyfriends actually. But in order to settle down, because they can be flighty, it is actually quite hard to hold down, or to, what's the right word for it, or to encourage, encourage a Sagittarius to settle down, because they are prone to be commitment phobes. They have commitment phobia. So usually Sagittarius people, they don't settle down early, and if they do, they usually end up getting a divorce. Sagittarius are people who is best if they marry at a later stage in life after they have explored everything. Like in terms of furthering their education, being at the top of their career, dating a lot of different personalities to understand what they truly want in a partner and what they want in their life. So the thing is, I've only ever had one heartbreak in my life, and it was with a Sagittarius person. When we broke up, I really, really hated him. But at the same time, what I think, it is what it is. It is his true personality as a person, and even as a tarot reader, I always tell my clients, you cannot change a person. You only have to accept them for who he is. So at a point of time, because I was the much more mature one in the relationship, and I don't like to be in a relationship where it has no direction, because Sagittarius are always people who would like to go with the flow. So I ended it. I find that a relationship and even like studies or anything that has long term, it's a form of investment. So if you want me to invest my emotions and my time into the relationship, I want to have a direction. I want to have an eventual goal. So, but that is just my own personality and my own preferences. If you are the type of person who likes going with the flow also, and you're okay with with very unorthodox or kind of relationship, maybe even like a partnership but with no marriage, you can go for a Sagittarius. But if you are someone who wants to settle down, who are more traditional in mindset, I do not think that a Sagittarius would be suitable for you, unfortunately. So in a work environment, being colleagues with a Sagittarius is okay, but generally having a Sagittarius boss, it's very, very, very hard working with them, because they always change their mind really, really fast. And at times, they do not communicate what they want, and they always assume that you would know what they want. This is from personal experience of working with a Sagittarius boss. And the thing is, I always tell people, I am a tarot reader. I am not a mind reader. So you need to know the difference. So even as, it's really, really hard for me working as with a Sagittarius boss, because they are always so flighty. Like, can you decide what you really want? It's like, are you sure this is what you really, really want? So flightiness in an organization, it's actually really bad, because an organization, it requires a certain form of structure and also stability. But when the leader, the emperor of the kingdom, he is so flighty himself and so unstable, it's quite hard for an organization to grow. So in general, I don't think that Sagittarius people make great bosses, and this is, I think everyone have their abilities and have their strength. So I find that everybody really have their own skill set that they can contribute to society, and being a leader is not one of them for Sagittarius, unfortunately. So as I mentioned just now, Sagittarius are good in roles where it's changeable, where it is like always a complete new project, because they're a fire sign. So they always need to ignite their passion, to ignite their flames, and to reignite their flames. So that's why they have this constant need of excitement. So overall, Sagittarius are really, really nice people, like really, really generous, really, really nice with their friends, positive all the time. But they have the tendency to sometimes also hide their true feelings. And when they sulk and when they are emotional, it's usually behind the scene. Means like at home, they don't really show certain dissatisfaction or unhappiness in front of people. So let me think, what is your opinion on Sagittarius? If you have a Sagittarius boss, if you are working with a Sagittarius colleague, if you have a Sagittarius child, or if you're dating or married to a Sagittarius person, let me know in the comments down below. Remember to like this video and also subscribe to my page.